Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is JDYGO Deck. I've been here for a bit, so I'm here to do a deck profile on my Blue Eyes Dragon deck that I picked up on the regional. I will be doing my Burning Abyss deck profile really soon, but I want to do this Blue Eyes deck because honestly I've been spamming the profile, the channel with Burning Abyss, so I thought, hey, let's change it up. Let's turn it into Blue Eyes. So let's do it. I picked this deck up for extremely cheap. The only real expensive card was Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, which was like 15 apiece. So, let's get into the profile. Now remember to like and subscribe if you like Blue Eyes, but if you don't like Blue Eyes and you're that Dark Magician player in the corner, why? Just no. So let's begin. We of course are playing the poster child of the deck, playing 3 Blue Eyes. Honestly, he's only here because he's fucking Blue Eyes. He's level 8. He's a dragon, 3000 attack, 2400 for Melody, trade-in, Dragon Shrine, you name it. So yeah, triple Blue Eyes. And yes, I do not have 3 of the same art because it's stupid that they just kind of do weird shit with art. Next, we're playing the broken card of the deck, Triple Alternative. The most expensive card in the deck. Alternative's effect is really stupid. You reveal Blue Eyes in your hand. Special summon it from your hand. That is all. It trades Blue Eyes in the field and graveyard? No, just field. Also, once per turn, you can target a monster your opponent controls and destroy it, so it's a free pop, but it cannot attack that turn, which is fine because you're mostly going to synchro or overlay into it, which is fucking crazy. So yeah, triple alternative, again, you can search it with Melody, trade-in, you name it. But it must first be special summoned, so you can't send it to the grave and monster reborn it. Next, playing 2, Dragon Spirit of White. He's a weird case, because he's always treated as a Blue Eyes card, which I think is weird because his name is Dragon Spirit of White, and he's not Blue Eyes card, but he is also a Blue Eyes card. It's always treated as a normal monster while in the hand or the graveyard, so you can use Ancient Rules, Dragon Shrine, you name it. Also, when special summon, you can target one. When this is normal special summon, you can target one spell or trap on the field and banish it, permanently, which is really great. Also, during the player's turn, when your opponent controls a monster, you can tribute this card, special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand. So you are able to basically attack your opponent, tribute this guy while he attacked, go into that Blue Eyes White Dragon, just attack. It's great. You don't want to play too many, but he's not really consistency. He's just there for being a dragon. Also, you switch him with Melody and friends. And trade him. So, 2 Spirit. Next, that's all our level 8 dragons. Next, we're playing our level 1 tuners. The most broken one, Triple Sage with the Eyes of Blue. Sage's effect is when it's normal summon, you search, add 1 level 8 or a tuner, which is going to be the rest of our monsters except for 1. Also, his other effect, which all Eyes of Blue monsters have, well, not all of them, but a good effect, is that you can discard this card, target one effect monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and you can do special Blue Eyes from your deck. So if you control a dead monster, like say, I have a, I don't know, freaking this card, whatever this card does. Send it to the graveyard, summon freaking this guy. Really good. And it's a level 1 tuner. Spellcaster, which is very helpful for what we're playing. So Triple Sage is really good. Next, we're playing the other good level 1 tuner. The White Stone of Ancients. Ancients, its effect is during the end phase while it's in the graveyard. You can special summon a Blue Eyes monster from your deck. If it was in the end phase, during the turn it was sent. So you just get a free monster if it's sent to the graveyard. Also, what I think is amazing about this card is that you can banish it from your graveyard to add a Blue Eyes monster from your deck to your from your grave to hand. So if you use an alternative or a spirit or yada yada yada, you can banish it just to add back to your hand. Really good. And you also play Card of Constance to discard draw cards. So triple that. Next, our non-light one tuner, the King of D. Yes, make all your puns you want. But the King of D is a spellcaster monster, which is really important. He's always treated as Lord D, which does not matter while on the field. When he has normal summoned, you can discard a spell or trap card from your hand, which is really odd, because I don't want to discard my spells. I mean, like, I have some really fucking good ones. But other than that, like, if it said discard a card, I'm fine with it. But anyway, after you do that, you can either search the Flute of Summoning Dragon, the Melody of Awakening Dragon, or Dragon Revival Rhapsody. You don't care about Flute. Rhapsody is eh. But you care about Melody because Melody is like your amazing card. So we play double King and D. Next play are playing Master with Eyes of Blue. Master, he's a spellcaster tuner. When you summon, you can target a level 1 tuner in your graveyard, add back to your hand, primarily Effect Veiler. Also, if he's in the graveyard, you can shuffle into your deck, send an effect monster you control to the graveyard, and special summon a Blue Eyes from your graveyard, but it can't be a monster you sent, so you just can't be like, oh, Blue Eyes, send to grave to resummon. So yeah, he's recyclable. So we play one Master, and we only play him because he's a spellcaster. Next, we play one White Stone of Ancients. Ancients is when it's sent to the graveyard, you get a mandatory search for a Blue Eyes monster, which is really, like I said, And if you don't have one, you gotta reveal 3 Blue Eyes somewhere or whatever. But card constants makes this card literally a +1, very good. So one White Stone. And as earlier, playing Effect Veiler. This is a searchable hand trap in the deck. I would play more copies, but you wouldn't really need more copies because you could recycle it with Master, add it to hand with Sage. Really good. One Effect Veiler. Next to our spells, and no, we don't play any hand traps because consistency is key. We're playing triple Melody of Awakening Dragon. Melody is really good in this deck because its effect is you can discard 1 card, add up to 2 Dragon-type monsters with 3,000 or more attack and 2,500 or less defense from your deck to your hand, which is really every single dragon monster in your entire deck. Main deck, anyway. But, yeah. You play this not once per turn, so you can just do some craziness with this. So, triple Melody. Next, we are playing triple Trade-In. Trade-In is literally discard 1 level 8, draw 2 cards. I think more than an eighth of your deck, so yeah, a lot of your deck right here is trading targets. And really useful because you can search them with Melody and everything, so trading. Next, we're playing your Broken Revival card, Return of the Dragon Lords. Return of the Dragon Lords is basically you can target 1 level summoner or 8 dragon monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If a dragon monsters you control will be destroyed by card effect, you can match this card from your graveyard instead. So if you revive a monster and you have an entire board of dragons, your opponent's like Raigeki, you just banish this to save all of them. It's amazing. And it's not once per, either of these effects are not once per turn, so if you have multiple, just keep going. So, triple Return of the Dragon Lords. Next we get to our 2-ofs. We're playing double Dragon Shrine. Dragon Shrine says you can send 1 dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then, if that monster in your graveyard is a dragon normal monster, you can send 1 more dragon from your deck to the graves too. You can only use each effect once per turn, so what you do is you send you would send Spirit, then you would either send the good stone or the bad stone. So yeah, Dragon Shrine pretty good. Play 2 of. Just helps fill your grade. Next, dual card constants. This card just helps you draw cards. If you have the little guys in your hand, you can't find a way to get rid of them. You play card constants, draw some cards. Because it says discard 1 dragon tuner with 1,000 or less attack, draw 2 cards. Pretty good. So, card constants. Next, we're playing the one engine that we play that just makes this deck a little bit more draw-centric. Hates you draw more, makes you hate draw more, and makes you why you play King D. We're playing double Spellbook of Secrets. This searches our Spellbook of Knowledge, and Spellbook of Knowledge sends a spellcaster you control the graveyard to draw 2 cards. So after you're done with Sage and friends, you can just draw some cards, which is really good, allowing you to just get to some other things. And if you want to play a different engine or you want to side cards out, these are really easy to take out. Next are our 1-ofs. We are playing 1 Silver's Cry. It's just a revival spell, even though we play Return of the Dragon Lords. So yeah, pretty good. And it's a hard once per turn, that's why we don't play multiple. Next, another revival card is Dragon Revival Rhapsody. Rhapsody says if you control a spellcaster monster, which is a lot of our deck, our normal summon deck, far of the monsters we normal summon, that we are able to easily activate this. You can target 2 dragon monsters, that includes 1 normal monster, and special summon them, but you can't do damage, which is fine because you'll be going into like some rank 8 plays or synchro summoning. So 1 Rhapsody. Then our 2 powerful 1-ofs, Monster Reborn and Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial sends stones and stuff, and Monster Reborn to revive our stuff. And that's our entire deck. Main deck, so let's get into the extra deck. I'm not putting in a side deck because screw that. First for summoning, we have Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. Twin Burst Dragons just start going second Behemoth. he can either be contact fused or use polymerization and stuff, but we don't use that because no. His effect is, I can't read because no. He can't be destroyed by battle, which is weird because he got 3k attack. Also, he can make up 2 attacks on monsters during the battle phase, which is really nice. And also, if he battles a monster and it's not destroyed by battle, you can banish it right away, which is really nice. So, 1 Twin Burst. Next, we're playing 1 Link Rebo. A lot of our deck's level 1, so we gotta play Link Rebo. Really nice. Next, we're playing Hit the Shogun. Our deck's primarily light, so we're playing on Link 2. That gives our Blue Eyes alternatives and stuff 500 extra attack and defense, which is really nuts. So, 1 Hit the Shogun. Then we're playing a card that's a Spellcaster that helps with our Link Rebo and other things. And our King of D, Alistair the Madness Invoker. You use it to make, you only care about its arrows and its materials, and it's typing 2 monsters with different types and attributes. He is a Spellcaster, and he's got 2 down pointing arrows, so you can use them for knowledge. You can use them with King of D and some other monster, and you get 2 arrows. Really nice. So I want to answer the Madness Invoker. That's all our Link monsters, and let's get to our Synchros. We're playing double Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon of Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. He requires 1 non-tuner and 1 non-tuner Blue Eyes monster, so you kind of gotta play Blue Eyes. His effect is neither player can special summon 2 or more monsters at the same time, so your opponent can't rematch you because they got summon 2. So they can't rematch you, they can't pendulum. It's really nice. Also, once per turn during the player's turn, when an effect of a card in the graveyard is activated, you can just negate it. It's really amazing. So you just negate stuff like, say, a Goki effect or Sky Striker Ray, you name it. Next, its other effect that makes it really weird is during the player's turn, you contribute this Synchro summoned monster. Keep that in mind, it has to be Synchro summoned. Special summon 1 Light Dragon, Synchro monster from your extra defense position, except this guy, and destroy it during the end phase of this turn. So, you use this guy to go into either Azure Eyes, Shooting, or Spark Dragon. I would play Moonblast and Crystal Wing, but, you know, I kind of forgot where my Moonblasts are, so no. And I like it without the Crystal Wing variant, so yeah. Double Spirit. Then we go into the first Synchro for this deck. Double Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. 1 tuner and 1 or more non-normal monsters, so this guy's a little bit more generic. But when this card is special summoned, Dragon type monster you control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects until the end of the next turn. So you turn everything into a Chaos Max Dragon. Okay, Chaos Max Dragon. Once per turn during the end phase, your standby phase, you can target 1 normal monster in your graveyard and special summon that target, which is really nice because if you special summon Spirit, you get to banish Spell Trap, or if you summon the big Blue Eyes, you just get 3k beater. So double Azure Eyes. Next, Star Spark Dragon. We will play Moonblast, Michael, you name it. I wish Ancient Fairy, but no. So yeah. This guy, he can, once per turn during the player's turn, target a face-up card you control. During the turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So if you summon this, you can just target himself, he won't be destroyed, and you can save him next turn for a rank 8 play. So in Spark Dragon. Next, RXCs. We're playing 138. We're playing number 38, Hope, Harbinger, Dragon, Titanic, yada yada yada. He requires 2 level 8s, and once per turn when your opponent would activate a spell card, you can just negate it and attach him to him as a material, making him really good negate, and Blue Eyes can pump this guy out really quickly. So 1 Titanic Galaxy. Next are our Galaxy Eyes. We're playing 1 Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. His effect is 2 level 8s. You can detach 1 material from this card, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. You take control of it, but it cannot attack directly. Also, its name becomes Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon, and it has 3000 attack, which is really bogus. So yeah, 1 Cypher. 1 number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Tachyon requires 2 level 8s again, and during the battle phase, at the start, you can detach 1 material from this card. All of the face-up monsters currently on the field have their effects negated, also their attack and defense become their original attack and defense. And if you do any of those during the battle phase, this turn, each time an opponent's card's effect resolves, this card gains 1000 attack and can attack again, which is really nice because say you're going against Sky Striker, you attack one of their Sky Striker Link monsters. They summon Ray, then you're just like, oh, whoop, Tachyon, boost 1000, attack again. Tachyon can get rid of some battle phase shenanigans. Next, we're playing 1 Number 62, Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. He, again, requires 2 of 8s, but his effect is you can detach 1 material. This monster gains 200 attack and defense times the rank on the field, so he would gain 1600 at least. And if he's destroyed by a care effect, you don't care. This guy just gets to big numbers of 5,600. So, you're probably wondering why we play so many Galaxy Eyes. Well, we're running this guy. Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. His effect is you can exceed somebody using Galaxy Eyes Exceed Monster, which is why we play 3 of. And, he can't be using Exceed material, so you can't just stack Dark Matter on Dark Matter and Dark Matter. But his effect is upon Exceed Summon, you can banish, you can send 3 Dragon Monsters from your deck to the graveyard with different names to, basically, make your opponent banish 3 monsters from their deck, which is really crazy because they're losing 3 resources. Also, Dark Matter can detach a material to attack twice on monsters with a 4K body, so he's going to deal a lot of damage. Last monster we're playing is True King of All Calamities. This card requires 2 or more level 9 monsters, and once returned during the player's turn, you can detach material and declare an attribute. This turn, all face-up monsters on the field become that attribute. Also, monsters in your opponent's position with that attribute cannot activate their effects, and their effects are negated. So yeah, and they can't attack. So you just go into Calamity, be like, oh, I'm shutting everything off, and I'm just going to do my Wombo combo. So yeah, 3K body, make it with 2 of the Synchro monsters. Really good card, can just make the opponent's turn into a crawl. That is the Blue Eyes deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a little test on, like, I want to try something new. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe, and hope you guys have a great day. Now, stop playing Dark Magician.